Welcome to What's Cooking with Como. We have such a treat for you today. I have the owner of Divino, a brand new restaurant located in Glover Park. This is Luca Giovannini, as well as our dear friend, Chef Amy Riolo, who's our new brand ambassador. And they're bringing a taste of Italy right to DC. It's so authentic, delicious food. And before we dive into the restaurant and the partnership you have with Amy, I start every episode with what's your favorite dish? So Luca, let's start with you.
Hello, Erin. Thank you for having me. So today we brought two of my favorite dishes. One is the broccolini pesto truffle. The other one is the our house burger made with wine braised short ribs on top and some lovely French fries topped with truffle olive oil.
And I had the pleasure of dining with Amy to visit Divino because I wanted to try all the great dishes. I had leftover pasta. I ate it cold at the kitchen counter the next day. That's how good it was. And that burger with the red wine, Amy, I see why you wanted to get involved with Luca. The food really speaks for itself.
Braising with Barolo never hurts.
No, and you have all these amazing products, your pastas and olive oils that Luca uses at the restaurant. And we're making one of your favorite dishes today as well.
Exactly. We're going to do my macaroni pugliese with a sun-dried red pesto and some burrata and a little bit of basil.
Oh, Amy, I'm so excited to dive into that. So let's get started by, I can hear the pasta water boiling in the background, and we'll have Luca get to work and make us some delicious spritzes. But this isn't a typical Aperol spritz.
No, we're going to make a twist on a regular spritz, which regular spritz has Aperol, Prosecco, and club soda. We're going to do a Divino version of it.
Oh, so this is a special one you can get at the restaurant.
That's where you come to Divino. You're going to have our Divino spritz, which calls for a couple more ingredients. And right here we start with half ounce of the Fiorente. Fiorente is all the flour liqueur, similar to Saint Germain, but Italian.
Perfect.
So we put half ounce each. Oops,
and the nice thing about Divino is you're at the Glover Park Hotel and you have this beautiful outdoor space.
Yes, that's very popular in the area. We're one of the few open air bar. We have TVs, so it's great for sports, like sport bar basically, and the same menu like we offer inside.
Nice.
So the second ingredient is bergamot.
Oh, bergamot.
Yes.
Italicus. So it's a vermouth made with bergamot with oranges from Calabria.
Oh.
People aren't familiar with bergamot. It's a really cool citrus, almost like a little bit between a lemon and a lime and an orange. It only grows in Calabria, and we're very proud of it. They use it in a lot of perfumes, like a base note, but it really adds a lot of floral flavor to the cocktails.
I have a bergamot perfume, but I did not know that you could put it in drinks. So this is a
you're
real
gonna
big
put
treat.
perfume in it.
And it's good, medicinally, it's good for lowering cholesterol levels.
Okay, I like that, a healthy spritz.
Right.
That's why we put in a spritz.
That was his first concern.
That was my first concern.
I totally get it. And
The other ingredient is strega. Think about green chartreuse, yellow chartreuse. It's an herbal liqueur made with saffron and vanilla. And the last but not least, we put half ounce of Aperol.
now that feels like summer.
Definitely. Strega
And-
means witch in Italian.
Oh, really?
So that liqueur has a lot
If
of
you can
herbal
pass me
flavors.
the Prosecco.
Yes,
It's,
the Prosecco.
it's chilling in.
Oh, chilling in the fridge. Got you.
I forgot to bring it up.
Where do we
It's
put it?
better when it's chilled. This one down here.
Oh, that one right
Oh, the
there.
other one, the big bottle too.
Oh, this one. There we go.
Yeah, but you brought us a lot.
There's a lot of leftovers in that fridge.
Yeah, you say we're gonna cook for 45 minutes, an hour. So,
So we need a full spritz,
I think I brought enough. We have enough Prosecco. So.
Oh, you can never have enough of that.
Yeah.
And the nice thing is if you can't get to Italy this summer, you can visit Glover Park and check out Divino. And you haven't been there that long. You opened just in November.
In November, right before Thanksgiving. And we did a great holiday season. And now, again, since spring, we opened the outdoor. So it's great. Also, once a month, we are doing a food and wine festival. From 2 to 5. It's free. Free admission. It's more to create a community in the Glover Park. So we offer every month I bring new wine producer from Italy. We'll be there tasting their wine, and we have brand ambassador from Campari, from Aperols. We have Amy doing some cooking class.
Talk to me about your relationship with Amy because she's a brand ambassador for you now. You have her amazing prepackaged pastas that are so good and authentic. This olive oil is one of my favorite olive oils that I have to cook with, and these are summer dressings. So talk to me about how you two got involved.
Sure. Well, I heard about Luca from a friend who is also a wine distributor and chocolatier and does amazing things. And he told me, you have to hear about Luca because he has a lot of similar interest in you in terms of building community around food, and it's unique for a restaurateur, to think about community. And
a quick pause and a toast for community.
Salute. Salute.
Oh,
love a spritz. It's the perfect time, midday.
oh wow, that's good. Okay, so back to community. So he connected you too.
It's perfect.
Isn't it good? It's so refreshing.
Yeah, and so this idea of building a community around food, creating something that feels like home, that was his first thing he said when we talked. He said, I want it to be like the flavors that I felt at home in Italy, but more than the flavors, also the feeling.
Yes.
And so it's a very welcoming staff, very welcoming environment, and that's also my goal, is to just give people that warm, welcoming feeling. And
with delicious food.
Right.
That always help. Great drinks. But yeah, the same. When I met Emily, the same way we did.
We'll cut that part.
Yeah. when I met Emmy was the same way. We get along very well right away. And we share the same philosophy. I think he knows better Italy than me, actually, because he spends so much time traveling. I learn more about it. And yes, the idea is to create a sense of community in the Clover Park. So, and every time we do shows and cooking class, everybody loves their hands. You have amazing products as well, which really helps.
Yes, I've had the pleasure of cooking with Amy over the years, and I love her knowledge of Italy and Italian cuisine, and not just Italian cuisine. You have so many cookbooks out and so many great products that people can now experience right at Divino if they come in to dine, which I love.
Exactly. Thank you. Yeah, we're trying to bring that to even the private events, because a lot of people want to have a cultural experience. They want to learn something and have a great time and a great meal. And so it's a good way to be able to do that. They've got the facilities with all the big screens and the big rooms.
Right.
So we can bring an educational element into it too, and really teach about Italian culture, because everybody loves the food, but I feel like food is just a gateway.
Yes.
And we can talk about nutrition, and we can talk about history and all kinds of fun things.
And family, build your own family too, right?
Right. It's already become like that.
And also something to add is Divino. We specialize, even the name called Divino, made of wine, made in Italian, we say divine. And we bring a lot of small producers from Italy. I have a new producer from Northern Italy, where I grew up. They produce only 7,000 bottles a year, and it's very difficult to get them. But we always focus on quality and price. We want to keep it affordable,
right?
Because it doesn't mean a good quality. You have to overpay it,
right?
And keep it more interesting for our locals. The idea for Divino is Clover Park residents. They can come 3 times, 4 times a week, or day, even better.
Whatever works for you.
Whatever works. And always learn something new, again, without overspending. So that's the idea.
And when I went to visit with Amy and I tried your burger, because every good hotel needs a burger for that happy hour and for the neighborhood spot. And when it was truffle fries and that braised short rib, right, with the red wine, I'm like, this is not an ordinary burger. My interest is piqued. And then you try that pasta and you're like, okay, I found my new spot.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that's the way we started with this burger was, well, like you said, we need a burger at this hotel. And we were playing with chef, and like, I love short ribs. In Italy, I used to do like a lot of pork ribs, but since I moved to the United States, I see the amazing flavor of the short ribs that I had before. So like, why we do a burger only with that? And then it's like, what about if we just add it on, we top it on? And
the cheese and the caramelized onions. Oh my God.
The taleggio, that's what brings out all the flavor together, and it's been a hit since then.
I feel like taleggio cheese is kind of an undersung hero of Italy. It's very popular in northern Italy,
right?
But people here don't know that much about it yet. But you can do so much, like the risotto, and in the burger like this, just on a sandwich.
Everybody tells me, "Oh, it's like brie." I'm like, "No, it's not."
Right?
It's so different. It's so different.
Maybe it looks like, but it's so much different.
Now, talk to me about this brand ambassador relationship that you have with Divino, and you're using all your products with them, but you can also get your products at Divino.
Exactly. So a wonderful selection.
Yeah.
A wonderful selection of really niche Italian products that you can't get at a lot of places, that they use in their dishes, that they use like on the heirloom tomato salad and different things. And so people can pick them up. They can taste some of them on the menu, but they can also pick them up and bring them home, which is nice if they want to create their own experience, because like what we're doing with the pasta is so easy. If you've got the ingredients and you have 10 minutes to boil water at night, you can make a really nice meal.
And this pasta, this is what is in, let me reach over. This is what is in the pot boiling right now, al dente. The shape of the pasta is so special and unique. It's thicker, so it tastes so filling and good. And I just mix this with Parmesan cheese and garlic and some great olive oil and some eggs. Just scrambled that, not carbonara, but scrambled the eggs in.
Delicious.
It was my dad's favorite.
We call that a carbonara finta, a fake carbonara.
Yes, that's exactly what it was.
Or lazy lazy carbonara.
Yeah.
It was very lazy. It's actually the first dish I learned how to make when I was 10 from my dad. So it was the first thing I learned how to make, and one of my favorite meals to this day. When you are just in a rush and you don't have much food,
Right.
you just grab some eggs and Parmesan, olive oil, garlic, and you're done.
You have your protein, you have your carb, you have your healthy fat, everything you need.
All the things. And speaking of healthy, Amy, your cookbooks. How many cookbooks do you have out right now?
Thank you. So this one is number 20, and I just released 21 in the spring.
21 books. Congratulations. And that's olive oil for dummies that we have right here.
I co-wrote that with a doctor, Dr. Simon Poole, and recently I've been doing a lot of books nutrition-based around different diabetes, cholesterol, preventing, treating, reversing. And so I co-write with a doctor, and he talks about the medical findings, the scientific things, all the great ways that food can heal you. And then I plan the menus, the recipes, and talk a little bit about the cultural context.
Oh my God, 21 books.
I know, I need to start writing too.
It's fun. I've always wanted to write, and I have a million more that I want to write. And it's like, there's just this little feeling sometimes when you're talking about something that's really important to you,
right,
that you're able to voice that. It's very satisfying.
And when we were at dinner, you were saying how you write best when you're passionate about something.
Right.
So that's where the flow comes from.
I learned that from a teacher in college. I used to write, and sometimes she'd give me mediocre grades, and sometimes she'd give me really big, important grades, good grades. And she called me into the office, and she was like, I noticed a difference here. She's like, when you're upset or like really happy about something, you write really well. And when you're just so on a subject, your writing's not that good. She said, my recommendation to you is to get passionate and then write, worry about grammar later. And it's been my philosophy for the last 30 years.
Life advice.
Yeah.
Speaking about passionate about things, to open a restaurant here, you have to be passionate about being a restaurateur and about the food, or crazy, a little bit of all
There's
three.
a fine line.
I think all the best people in life are crazy because you have to have these big ideas and follow through, and that's exactly what you're doing.
Yeah, I've always said you don't choose the industry chooses you. I mean, I didn't choose to open a restaurant. It just came to me. I was like, I have to do it. Since the first one I tried to open, I was 5 years old. And then I get my family in trouble. I didn't know. We had to actually pay taxes.
Oh, the business side of it,
yeah, so like, I didn't know that. I was like, what are you doing? You're selling Coca-Cola down the street? I'm like, yes, you're not supposed to do that.
So you were born with that entrepreneurial spirit.
That was his original beverage program.
And then the first speakeasy bar I opened in the basement of my house. Again, hidden spot. Then my family met a lot of young people outside drinking and like what's going on. That was like in middle school. And then eventually, so
always
I know my mother like, and then when I opened, finally, I remember my mother calls me, like, you figure out how to stay in a bar. Because you only yell at me, like, you cannot spend your time always at the bar. I'm like, yeah.
But I own the bar now.
I was in marketing and sales bar then. Now finally I was able to open, so yes.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, I love it. So, especially now with them, I think it's going to be even more fun.
Definitely.
Yes. And coming over and trying the food and feeling the ambiance and the vibe there, I was really sold, and it made me sad because I lived in Glover Park, walking distance to Divino, for 8 years, and I recently moved. And
I became late.
But you know what? It's only a quick Uber ride away, so I'll be back more, which I love. And Amy, you also work a lot with the Italian embassy here.
Correct.
Tell me about those events and what you do with them.
Sure. So I do different things. Sometimes I MC galas, like for the Italian Cultural Society.
I've been with you at some.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's really fun. And then the third week in November every year is the World Week of Italian Cuisine. So I'm usually involved in planning workshops or like roundtable discussions or panel discussions with the Italian Ministry of Health, or for the language department, they'll invite schools from DC. There are a lot of Italian high schools now that offer Italian.
That's great.
And kids come to the embassy once a year, and I talk to them about food. It's always a different theme, and it gives them a chance to learn a little bit of Italian, to see the embassy, and then for me to talk. And so there are a lot of different ways. I'm always proud to support it, because growing up, the culture was so important, and I feel like there are generations of Italian Americans that kind of had to lose their culture.
Yes,
so being
I
able
understand.
to ask to participate in it, cooking, writing, creating, anything that has to do with that, communicating, is really important to me.
That's beautiful. And I relate to that because my great-grandmother immigrated here through Ellis Island.
Right.
And, I feel closer to her by learning more about my Italian heritage.
Exactly. And we can bring back what they had to leave behind.
100%.
And it's such a beautiful, beautiful, I think, commitment to them.
Agreed.
Way of honoring them.
And Italy is such a big country. So she is from southern Italy, small town outside of Palermo in Sicily. And where did you grow up?
I grew up in a small town near Verona, northern. So it's a Dolomite. It's called Trento, actually. And so we are big for risotto, Barolo, Cabernet, and especially Terolde is a small wine that's why I'm trying to bring here back in here at Divino, hopefully for winter season. And the polenta.
I love polenta.
Mushrooms. Yes, especially like we're gonna have a risotto with mushrooms as well. And so yeah, northern is a little bit different than southern. Southern they have amazing product, basically olive oil, tomatoes definitely. But at north we have amazing wine, so I think it's a good combination.
Yes, you all bring something good to the table for
We
sure.
can combine it.
So for everybody in America right now watching who has not visited Italy or might not know the difference between Italian American cuisine and true Italian cuisine, no chicken parm over in Italy.
No.
Any other big differences? Let me get out of the way so you can get in here.
No, it's more about, I mean, what I notice is how the dishes here in America, they tend to be a little heavier. You know, cream,
Bigger portions?
Bigger portion. They always have some cream, a lot of cheese. You guys love cheese.
And there's no cheese on seafood. No cheese on seafood.
No chicken on a pizza. No, don't do that. But especially here, I noticed chicken, cheese is a big deal.
Yes.
So we adapt.
Cheese on everything.
We adapt. So when I also was working with Fiola, I remember that we were talking with Chef Fabio. I always told him, I remember we were cooking for American, and we tried our best, but at the end of the day, that's what we are put out.
Yeah.
And
what sells you want to prepare.
Exactly. In the
yeah.
same way for the Glover Party, I always tell my staff, talk to the guests, find out what they really like. Because the menu, at the end of the day, we give them an idea, but most important, we use our skills, we put it in front of the guests, so whatever they like, we can always adjust it. And that's what we do. Even though the pasta they were offering at Divino, we keep it as close to the classic as possible, and there is no butter allowed in the kitchen. That's what I told Chef from
Only
day one.
olive oil.
Olive oil.
I
That's
rarely
why the
cook
pasta
with
they're
butter.
nice and light.
Yes, when I make scrambled eggs in the morning, it's olive oil in the pan.
Yes, it make a bit different.
That's how I grew up. That's how my family made food. Butter was like used on Thanksgiving only.
Yes, and that's what the big difference is when you eat a nice place of pasta Divino, you realize that perhaps after like a couple of hours you still are ready to have maybe another one. You don't feel like stuff like for the next 2 days.
We were commenting on that, how nice and light it was.
Yes. And
So
the meatballs are amazing. Okay.
So this is drained, and the pasta is nice and al dente now, which is really important for nutrition and for flavor. I'm going to add a little bit of this cooking water from the pasta, because the starch will help it come together.
Oh, yes.
And then for a full pack of the pasta, I only need about 3/4 of this.
And that's that sun-dried tomato. Delicious.
Exactly. It's a sun-dried red pesto from Liguria. It has a DOP Genovese basil in it. It has sun-dried red tomatoes.
I've put that on toast before, Amy. Just toasted baguette with a little bit of the sun-dried tomato. It's so good.
Next time, put a little bit of ricotta on top of that. It will be even better.
The way you say ricotta just makes my soul smile.
Look at this. Look at this. This makes my soul smile.
Oh, look at that.
It's the quality though.
So beautiful.
I got chills.
This one is from Puglia.
Really?
It's a double creamed, so you can see when you open it, you have this extra.
So
creamy.
the pasta's from Puglia, and this burrata is from Puglia. They're famous for their grains and for the cheese, and you just add it in that way. The pasta is actually 100% organic. It's made from a kind of wheat called Senatori Capelli, which is a special breed of wheat that is higher in protein, higher in B vitamins, lower in gluten. So it's actually better for you, and it has a much better consistency. Holds its shape. It's great for, ragu, meat sauces, tomato sauce, this sauce, and you can kind of smell some of those aromas
and
coming.
you see how easy this comes together? This was, the pasta water that you boiled, a little bit of the reduced pasta water in there, a couple ingredients, but when you use fresh ingredients, dinner doesn't have to be complicated.
Exactly. Yeah. When you start with really good quality, it makes it much easier.
It takes 10 minutes to cook it. That's why I eat pasta 3 times a day.
It's healthy for you.
Because it takes nothing.
Yes.
You don't need to overcomplicate it.
Absolutely. Here, I can move this out of the way so we can pick this up. Oh, thank you so much.
And Erin, you were talking about the differences between Italian cuisine and Italian American cuisine.
Yes.
This is actually one of the things I've done for the Italian embassy.
Really?
For some reason, during the pandemic, everybody wanted to know about Italian American cuisine.
Right.
The Italian embassy, the National Italian American Foundation, the Italian American Museum of LA. So I did the same presentation like 5 times.
Oh,
and
that's
it's on
amazing.
YouTube now, but it's called The Evolution of Italian American Cuisine. And I actually classified 5 different types of Italian American food. There's like what Luca's doing, which is like real Italian food in America.
Right.
And then there is making American dishes, like say French toast, but you're doing it with panettone. That's another kind. A lot of people do that, especially famous Italian American chefs.
Right.
Then there's the Italian American that we grew up on,
There you go.
like
Lady
chicken parm.
Yes.
And those
Eggplant
kinds of
parm.
dishes
Yes.
that other people, maybe can't relate to, but really Italians did make them here.
Right.
And then a fourth category is American foods that Italians made, like buffalo wings and Philly cheesesteaks and things like
Yes.
that. They're American food, but Italians invented them. You know what I mean? And so
They're
there's
everywhere.
all these
everywhere.
different ways of even what is Italian American. There's a lot of different types.
It's really interesting that you say that because during the pandemic, I was doing home cooking from my tiny condo in Glover Park, and my eggs and noodle video, my kitchen was a mess. I had magnets all over my fridge. That video got 5 million views, and so many people were outraged and like, you messed up carbonara, but I'm like, it's not carbonara. But it was really
Right.
funny. It started a really great conversation.
Now you tell them it's carbonara finta, and I'm going to make it however I
Lady
want.
carbonara, we call
Yeah.
it in art.
Or what I learned how to cook when I was 10. Yes, now we get to try this.
I hope you like it. Buon appetito.
There is not a question in my mind that I'm going to like this because I've had all the
Appetito.
ingredients together. Yes.
Delicious.
You know when the room gets quiet, like little hush of just like food dance time.
I love pasta midday. Like I would rather have this than a sandwich anytime.
Agreed.
You know?
And if I can factor in like a 2 p.m. mini siesta after pasta and a spritz, the nighttime is better.
Definitely.
Correcto.
You're
Delicious.
happy. Your productivity increases by like 100% from the nap.
Absolutely. I
And-
feel creative when I wake up.
Yes.
I feel
yes.
inspired to take a power walk.
That's what we should do it, Divino. We should make a little sleeping area in the back.
Oh, we have a hotel now.
Yes, you can just get a room
We
at the
have-
hotel.
We have
Make a deal.
20%
Make a
discount on
deal.
every hotel room, by the way.
Really?
It helps. Yeah, 20%.
For real, for real?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
If you're a good spender, even for free. We keep you there. We're like a casino.
This is the guy
We
you
never
want to
let
talk
you go.
to. Yeah.
We never let you go.
See you at breakfast.
We just stay. If the check are high, we gotta pay for everything.
The giant bite of burrata in this.
Oh, I'm so glad you like it.
So good. They're hating us. They're looking
I
at
know.
us saying, you guys want some pasta as well?
We have Brennan and Christine on the other side producing this, and I know that they're excited to dig in when we wrap up.
There is enough.
Yeah, but in all fairness, Brennan tried all the leftovers I brought home from dinner the other night and also agreed this is delicious.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So good.
I knew when Amy was involved, I was like, there's not a question in my mind.
Oh, thank
I'm
you.
going to love this restaurant, but it even exceeded my expectations.
Erin and I always have the same philosophy on so many
Yes.
things. I remember we did National Meatball Day together,
Oh,
and
those
that
sound
was
amazing.
so much fun. She was like, "Do you do it this way?" And I was like, "Yes," because it's almost like a religion.
Yes.
Like, you do
And
it a
people are
different
very
way.
particular about their meatball
Yes,
game.
It can get controversial, and so
Yeah, our meatballs actually, we do like beef and pork
Yes.
meatball. And then for Glover Park Day last month, we went and we set up a stage and we brought 450 meatballs.
Wow.
It lasted like for 30 minutes. And one of the old ladies come to us, she's like, I need to try your meatball because when I walk in the park, I ask what is the best food. He's like, you have to try those guys' meatballs.
oh,
So you have to come up for some meatballs.
Absolutely.
It's
I
quite
ordered
delicious.
them for an appetizer when I was with Amy because I said anytime I go to an Italian restaurant, I always know if I'm going to like it based on the
Yeah.
meatballs. So it's
Yes.
always the
Great.
first thing I want to
Yeah,
eat.
that's the way to judge the restaurant. That's when
Yes.
you walk in, say, let me try some meatballs.
it's so
And then you
funny.
understand.
And Amy helped me perfect my meatballs because we've cooked them so many times together. And I made a huge batch for Super Bowl Sunday. And we were at a party with a lot of people from the hospitality industry, and somebody tried to buy it and said, "Who made these? They're legit." I've never been so proud.
I'm so glad.
Nothing like a meatball compliment.
Yes, you deserve
That's a
it.
good compliment.
That's a good
Like
compliment.
nice-
So do you put cheese in your meatballs?
On top?
Yes.
Or in the mix?
In the mix.
And the mix? No, we don't. No, we don't do that.
I always like to know.
Yeah.
I pick up different tips every time I try one that's different than
We
mine.
definitely add it on top.
Yes.
Parmigiano, but it's like beef and pork. It's
Yes.
quite
And
delicious.
you do breadcrumbs and milk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
correct. Some
I always
eggs,
want to know all the
couple,
secrets.
couple of eggs. I think
Yeah.
exactly. Don't give you all the recipe.
No, it's okay. I want to ask for every secret.
Some fresh parsley.
Yes.
It's made a difference. Big time.
I'm sorry, I just can't stop eating.
I
it.
know,
No,
there's some
don't be
room
sorry.
for,
This
for
is a
some dessert
compliment
as
for
well. We have some tiramisu and,
Oh, yes.
and chocolate mousse. So this was
Oh, this is mine with the lipstick all
No,
over it.
that's okay.
I think we might have mixed them up. I'm so sorry. You know what? It's okay. We're all family.
No, you're gonna
Alcohol
have bad
kills
comments.
germs.
I know. And I skipped dessert on Monday night when Amy and I had dinner because
That's
I
why
just
we brought
didn't
it
have
to
the
you.
room.
We skip it.
So this is the best. We get to try it. Try a little bite of that. I'm going to grab a spoon. May I?
That's it.
Try
You
a
should
little
take
bite.
like a 20 minutes nap and then you have room for it.
I know. Okay, we'll try like a little bite.
Here
Let's
is our
get a little
signature
spoon.
classic tiramisu. It's some chocolate mousse. The chocolate from we bring it from Piedmont.
So
As well
this
as
is
some
a
strawberry.
true Italian experience.
That's right.
I love it so
Exactly.
much.
And Chef Maria does a great job with the whole program, both desserts and the savory
Look
food.
at this. I'm showing the camera because the camera gets to eat first.
It's like it can zoom in.
Oh yeah, and Chef Maria, who works with Luca.
Yes, Maria Chacon. I know her for like 5 years now, and she worked with me at Donahue, my previous cocktail lounge in
Yes.
Georgetown, and she did such a great job. And when in between, before I opened, she went to work for Tosca Restaurant, one of the top Italian restaurants in town. She also worked before for Fiola, so she worked with great chef before. And I love to work with her. She's such a genuine woman, and she has a great palate. And,
Definitely.
And like Amy, she like to keep it very simple.
Right.
You know, she doesn't overcomplicate it. It's
Let
all
the
about,
ingredients
it's all
speak
about
for
the
themselves,
ingredients.
yeah.
Exactly. And so that we're lucky to have her.
Really powerful team there. This tiramisu is different, and I really enjoy it. What makes this different? I can't put my finger on it.
I don't.
Just the amazing.
I think it's an extra layer of mascarpone.
Oh,
on
we
top.
put extra. Yeah, well, we put extra creamy. Yes, we could. do
Luca's like,
extra
stop trying to get all my
mascarpone.
secrets.
We don't. No,
This is
I've
amazing.
seen her make it. We've done one. We did it.
It's really special.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh God, this is nice. We got
Love it.
spritzes to finish.
We
We
still
have
have
fresh
full bottle, half
pasta.
bottle to go.
You know what? I think we're all going to get a siesta this
Mm-hmm.
afternoon. So as we wrap this up, I do want to get some last minute questions in here.
Sure.
One for you, Luca.
Mm-hmm.
How can people get in touch with you, make reservations? Where do we find you at Divino?
So you can check our website, www.divinodc.com. We have Instagram, DivinoDC. You can reach out to us to events at Divino DC. We have a big event space. We have 3 different event spaces. We have the outdoor bar for 75 seats.
Nice.
We have the bar inside for like 40, can accommodate 40. We have the dining room for 90 guests. And then we have the ballroom in the hotel. They can fit up to 120. So if you have a 500 guest wedding, come to us. Have a big kitchen to
Oh,
host
that's
it. Yeah,
nice.
Yeah, that's great. And also at info@divinodc.com.
So lots of ways to get in touch.
Yes.
They're new to the neighborhood, just moved there in November. Great place to meet and hang out and enjoy some Italian
Absolutely.
cuisine.
And I'm sorry, we are open from 7 in the morning till 11. We are the new 7-Eleven with better food.
No hot dogs. But on top of that, you guys have brunch. So we need to mention the brunch on the
Yes,
weekends.
we have the brunch. We have actually
Yeah.
all day brunch, so we start at 7 in the morning till 2 p.m.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes, I know, that's what I learned about it. I was like,
You-
yeah,
you
in
learned it.
America, that's what the neighbor like, yeah, but I want my egg Benedict at 7 in the morning. It's like,
Right.
okay, so all day brunch.
That's also a very DC thing. DC
Yes,
loves to
what is
brunch
about
on the
DC, They
weekends.
all love brunch like crazy, so that's what we do.
Because then everyone has to get up early for work.
And
so
bottomless
they like to drink
mimosa
all
for
day.
a bottomless mimosa for $20.
Oh, you buried the lead.
Yes.
That's a good deal. That's a very
Done.
good deal.
Done.
Done. And Amy, obviously you're the brand ambassador with Divino now, but you have so many things going on. And I just want to leave on a note of inspiration because you've always loved food. It's always been centralized around what you do, but you do so many different things now. You wear so many different hats. What would you tell other people that are thinking about making the jump into entrepreneurship and having their own brand or their own, business like that? What would you tell them?
That's a great question, Erin. There's so many things to talk about. I think it's never easy. So if someone thinks because I love it, I'll be a good entrepreneur because I have passion there. Loving it is only half of the story. All the business aspect behind it, as you also know, and obviously
Yes.
Luca's very
Luca
good
knows,
at it,
yes.
is a huge part. So
Right.
really to get as much chops in that area as you can to support or to collaborate with people who have it, that would probably be my main thing. But then to really always use that passion as fuel and don't forget about it, because it's one thing to be cooking this for us today and it's very easy and fun. It's another thing to be cooking it for 400. The
Absolutely.
passion goes way down.
Yes.
So we have to
Passion becomes work then. Yes.
Exactly. We have to respect that difference and like feel the love in it every day. Like I'm very grateful, and every day when I wake up, I give thanks for so many things, and one of them is that I can do this because they say if you love what you do, you never work a day in your life. And
Right.
what I do is very hard, and the hours are very long. But I love it, and so I don't work.
That's how they get you. That's how they get you.
Yes, yes.
I try, but and what also I want to give away for today, since you are on your show, if they follow us on Instagram, how do you say that? D-H-E? That. I'm still learning English. I'm sorry. That Divino DC on Instagram. You're
Divino DC.
It's all happen all the time. That's all we need in America.
That's okay. Italians have 24 articles before their words. So is easy.
I know it's not easy. So you follow Instagram, you comment on our last post, and we're gonna do it. And let's say you're gonna comment, go como.
Oh, cooking with Como.
Cooking with Como. You're gonna enter. We're gonna do like a lottery, and you can win $200 gift card. What about that?
Well, that's
I
exciting.
just came out with this.
This was your idea. I love this idea. So we'll as soon as we finish filming, we'll take a beautiful photo
and you put an
and we'll
emoji
share
like
it.
this one.
Yeah. Give me one of those. Okay, this has been such a pleasure having you both in my kitchen. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule, Luca, and you, Amy, for being here with me in my home kitchen. This means so much to me. It's very special.
Thank you. I'm gonna start cleaning now.
Oh, no, I'm not. I know I took bites of dessert, but we're gonna.
Oh my God.
We gotta finish this. So, and we'll bring in Brennan and Christine.
Of course, I'm not cleaning.
Our beautiful production crew to enjoy with us. So thank you. We'll raise a glass. Thank everybody for joining us.
Erin. Thank you for everybody for the team.
It's been such a pleasure to have you both.
Thank you.
Salute.
Salute. Grateful.